did you watch or read the new Damascus
article
stuff from Larin? Yeah?
Yeah, about different steel combinations in pattern welded Damascus. Very interesting. Yeah.
Very interesting, yeah. Very good one. I was wondering about the whole 15 and 20 in combination with O2 steel, because he mentioned like extreme grain growment above like, what was it, 780 degrees or something. And I'm used to harden my Damascus on 820, I guess. Which steels do you use?
Using A2?
O2 and the 15 and 20, yeah.
Mainly, yeah. I mean, we also use like Apex and stainless, but mostly it's 15 and 20 and O2, yeah.
Okay. And at which temperature do you harden?
820.
820.
Same like you.
Okay. And did it ever occur to you that you have like this grain growment?
No, but Larin said when he was on the show, he said in the after show that the temperature most people use for hardening these steels might be too high and the steel might get too brittle.
Yeah.
He said that in the after show when he was on our show.
Okay.
But I didn't do any research on whether or not that's actually the case.
Yeah, because on this article he said
that's
something
what he found,
like above 780, 790, something like that. The grain will grow a lot, and you should harden on a lower temperature. So that's a very interesting point.
Very, yeah.
You gotta like set aside a whole day in the workshop, like heat treating coupons and then testing them. And
yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do more or less the same. So when I get a new steel, like right now it's the 2419, which I want to use in some mono steel knives and also in some Sanmai and Gomai builds. And I did like maybe 20 of these small billets to test and to see where the grain gets to a good point.
And do you also have a hardness tester?
Yeah, of course. Talking about steel, do you have like a all-time favorite steel? Or like, let's do it like this, 2 favorite steels, 1 stainless, 1 carbon.
Keith, tell us.
Yeah. Well, I think the only stainless, that's not true. I've done other ones, but AEBL would be my favorite stainless because it's cheap and easy to heat treat. And for the carbon steel, it has to be Apex Ultra, right? What else would it be?
Of course.
Yeah. Albert's gonna say RWL 90.
Yeah, RWL 34, Damas steel.
34, yes.
Yeah, for the stainless, that's right. That's my favorite stainless steel. Okay. It's not too expensive, also very easy to work with, very nice to polish, super tough, awesome edge retention, very high hardness, and super corrosion resistant. Yeah. But if I would go for a cheaper version, I would also go for Abel, or something very similar to Sandvik 14C28N. On Keith's side, when it comes to a bit cheaper stainless steel. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, also ABL or 12C27 for the stainless, and for the carbon steel, I would guess my new favorite is the 2419. I mean, I love the Apex, and I do a lot of knives with Apex. But it's a bitch for forge welding. The 2419 just welds super easy and also has extremely good edge retention and high sharpness. So I would say 2419 right now.
Where do you get it from?
The 2419? From my steel dealer. It's Besta German steel dealer.
Yeah, they were at Solingen last year.
Yeah, exactly.
We've met them.
Yeah, that's where I met them.
I mean, I have one knife out of this steel made by Meerschott.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an awesome blade. I mean,
the 2419 or the 2419.05, because Meerschott like to use the 05.
Yeah, it might be the 05. Yeah.
Yeah, which is different.
How different? I mean, why is it different?
This was like, what is this guy called? The German Damascus Pope.
Balbach.
No, other guy from Ruhrpott. He's also like the inventor of TNT 666 and 125 SC and the 2419.05. He's like a guy from Duisburg, and he's doing
Joachim Schultz.
Nope.
Right?
No. Achim Wirtz.
Is it Achim Wirtz?
Achim Wirtz, yeah. There you
Achim
go.
Wirtz.
I just mixed the letters up.
Yeah. And Achim Wirtz did this 2419.05 steel in like a small batch. Don't know how many tons, but not many. And it's more like the, oh boys, this all these steel numbers. I just talked to a guy I met in Schafheim in December. That's like a very small knife show. And he called me a few days ago. He had so much to tell about all these old steels from the 70s, but I can't remember. So, but the 0.05 is different from the normal 2419. It's more like, more high performance steel. The 2419, I guess it's about 0.8% carbon, and the 0.05 is 1.2 or 1.3% carbon. So more or less like the Apex Ultra. Pretty much same as Apex. But that's also the reason why Apex Ultra and this 0.05 don't forge weld that good, or you can't use high heat to forge weld them.
But did you run into any issues with Apex, with forge welding Apex? What happened?
for the first time, like 4 weeks ago. I had the most horrific knife making class ever. 4 people in my very small workshop. And normally I only do like the default Damascus kitchen knives. So 150 to 200 layers Damascus. And then, forge them, grind them, and that's it. And in this case, I've been like very, very sick before the class. And the guys asked me to, if we could also do like a 5-layer build with Apex Ultra Core. And so I said, yeah, sure, why not? It's less time consuming than forging a Damascus. And then everything went wrong. So on the first day we started forging the plates. We forge welded all the billets, and then we went on to the rolling mill, and then the rolling mill broke apart. And so I had to...
Oh shit.
Yeah, like the whole front wheel, the whole front roll fall out. So I had to get the welder and weld everything together again. And then we continued, and then next the foot pedal broke apart. So back to the welding machine, weld all the shit together, like super redneck. And in this time, the steel was still in the forge. So I guess it just got too hot for a long time. Yeah. And on the second day, like 12 midday, we've been finishing the grinding. and there have been just like holes in the whole blade.
Yeah.
So you've been able to look through the blade. So it was absolute worst case scenario.
What did you do then with the students? Did you make new knives or?
I just grabbed some pre-made Damascus from my drawer, and we forged new knives from 200 layers Damascus in like about 2 hours or something or less, and hardened and grinded everything on the second day. I always do like a 3-day class, because if something happens, I still have the Sunday to fix it.
Yeah.
And so everyone got a good knife in the end, and everyone was happy. But this was the first time for me having this problems with Apex Ultra. I've heard from a lot of other knife makers that they have problems and it's cracking and stuff, and never happened to me before.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get distracted.